I can confirm right here, right now, it is less frequent than every 3 days that I need to trim my butt hair. You heard it here first, people. When we said we were going to be on a Channel 4 show, loads of people said, "Is it Naked Attraction?" I was like, no. Can you imagine the reveal? And Joshua's in one, I'm in one, and Baz is in the other. But, not even I'd watch that. Hello, and welcome to the Lock-In Podcast. My name's Mike, and this is Baz. Say hello, Baz.
Hello, Baz.
Yay! This is the Lock-In Podcast, where me and my mate Baz meet up in our virtual pub, the Brace of Reedlings, once a week to have a few drinks, have a chat. Often we have guests. Often it's just me and Baz talking shit. A bit of both this week. So we've got something completely different this week. We are going to have a little panel game. So I'm going to call this panel game Robbed. And the reason is that I've robbed every single round in this panel game from other panel games that currently exist on the television. So without further ado, if I click this button and this button, say hello to Laurie and Kelly. Hello, guys.
Hi.
Hello there.
Hey. So we have Laurie Knox, who is Knoxstudy on TikTok, and we have Kelly, who is Kelly the Life Bath on TikTok. So you may well be familiar with these two guys because they're good friends of ours through doing lots of quizzes and podcasts and such like. So the first round, we're going to decide who's on whose team. So it's me against Baz and me and one of you versus Baz and the other one. So in order to decide who is on my team and who's on Baz's team, you may remember that 3 weeks ago it was Mr. Baz Wright's birthday.
Oh yeah,
on the 1st of April. So you both get a chance to guess how old Baz is.
Oh,
the closest to Baz's actual age becomes Baz's best friend and on Baz's team. So I'm gonna be completely reverse sexist or whatever it is and say ladies first. Sorry, Laurie, it's just I'm a traditional old gentleman. So Kelly, do you want to guess first?
Oh no!
No pressure.
Oh god!
This is going to be our hardest question all night.
It's gonna be like really offensive.
No, not at all.
Right, so I'm gonna say, Baz, that on the 1st of April you turned 45.
Don't react, Baz.
There's no reaction here.
Laurie, I've just realised Laurie's got a massive advantage here. He's got +1 or -1, hasn't he?
I have, but I was actually thinking of +1, so I was actually thinking 46. So there we go.
Well, I can reveal that I think you're both Baz's best friend because Baz turned 55 on the 1st of April. So
I'm impressed.
So Laurie, you were closest. Wow. So the teams are Kelly, you and me, and Baz.
It's a short straw there.
Go on, Baz.
So there we go. All right then. So we are going to start off with let's get us warmed up with a round called You Complete Me. This is stolen completely from Richard Osman. Basically, the way this works is we're going to ask, Baz and I are going to ask alternate questions, the answers of which are 2-word answers. Okay? So when I've asked a question of Baz and Laurie, one of you has to give the first word without saying anything other than that first word, and the other one has to complete the answer by giving the second word. So I'm going to go straight in. Okay, the first question to Baz and Laurie. You can choose who answers the first part and who answers the second part. But your first question is, who are the current Scottish Cup holders? Ooh. So we're straight into the football question. I'm
looking at Laurie here now. It's a 2-word answer.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was thinking loads of Scottish teams are just one word. So I'm going to go for... let's go with Saint
Mirren.
Ooh! I'm afraid that is incorrect. Laurie, were you thinking of a different saint?
I was.
What saint were you thinking of?
Johnston.
And you'd have been right. So,
Oh.
Sorry.
unfortunately, Baz has already ruined things for you, Laurie.
Teamwork
So-
does not make the dream work.
So, Baz, off you go.
Okay, this is for Mike and Kelly. Name the star of the 2009 film who played John Dillinger in Public Enemies.
Kelly, it's films. I'm just like, this is like, you know, when you're on Pointless and someone at the end goes, it's over to you. I've got no idea.
I haven't seen Public Enemies. I've got no idea. So I'm naming an actor that was in Public Enemy that played.
John Dillinger.
Right. Okay.
You go first, Kelly. You name the first name of a male actor, and I'll try and guess the second one.
Right. I'm gonna say Leonardo.
I'm going with DiCaprio, please, sir.
That is incorrect.
Oh, that's a great start. It's 0-0. Right.
Do you want to know the answer?
Yes, please.
It's current court superstar Johnny Depp.
Oh,
There we go. Yeah, if you'd have
Should've
said
got that.
who's got weird ginger hair and is in court at the moment, I'd have got that one. Right. Baz and Laurie, your next question is, who is the highest grossing actress of all time? And by that I mean the actress whose total box office receipts of the films they've starred in is the greatest.
Ooh. That's a good one. Well,
Thanks.
it's going to have to be. How are your movies, Laurie?
Not great.
Right. Should we just take a stab in the dark then?
Go on.
Shall we go for?
I'm really worried that I'm not going to know the surname now. But anyway,
Let's go for. I'm trying to think of stories who've been massive box office hits.
shall I throw one?
It's going to take. I'm going to edit all this out. This is taking far too long.
Go on, throw one out there then.
Angelina.
Jolie.
I don't think it's right, but she's an actress.
There you go. Congratulations. She is an actress. Unfortunately, she's not the one I was looking for. The correct answer is Scarlett Johansson.
Oh.
Fair enough.
Marvel. Must be Marvel.
There you
shouldn't
Oh,
it?
yeah, that's what you get when
Okay.
you're in Marvel movies.
Right. Okay. Here's
Right,
one for you
go,
guys.
Buzz.
Right. The capital city of Mauritius.
Saint.
Oh.
I went on. I went on.
I'm joking. I was like, Mirren.
Also, the answer to Helen, by the way.
Martin.
Oh.
Do you know, Laurie? It's Port Louis.
Oh,
So it's not
I
saying
thought it was
anything.
St.
All right, there we
Louis,
go.
Port
This
Louis.
is going fantastically well so
St.
far.
Louis
If anyone's
as
wondering,
well?
the score is currently 0-0.
I thought it was St. Louis, but yeah, I might have got that. But yeah, I knew the second word was Lewis.
Oh, well, there you go.
Right. Okay. So your final question on this is: what is the name of the horse that won the Grand National just 2 small weeks ago? It's a horrible question because
It is. Because I didn't even watch it.
It was only 2 weeks ago, and yeah, I couldn't remember, so that's why I threw it in.
Right, I'm going to. Look, clearly, we have no idea. So I'm going to go red.
Rum. There we go. I was going to say the same.
Well, you're working in tandem in your ineptitude is phenomenal. Do you know what I mean? You're. I do like your. Yes, it's not. It's Noble Yates is the answer. There we go. Okay, Baz, last one from you.
Right, okay, I'm going to go for something slightly gettable. Name the 2021 single that became a huge TikTok anthem and a breakthrough single for Olivia Rodrigo.
Okay. Do you know?
I know some of her tracks, so if you know which one it is.
And I think I do, but I also don't want to go first and get it wrong.
No, you go first.
Driving.
Oh. It's not the one I know. I don't know. Driving. I've no idea, so I'm going to say rain because I think that's quite funny.
It is, as Kelly will now tell us.
Driving license.
Oh, of course it is. I'm so sorry.
I thought that was
stupid.
Did
thought that
anyone get any of these right? No.
No, it's 0-0. After the first round, it's 0-0. We're building the tension beautifully. I think what we should do now that we've had a little warm up, is we will do one of our Would I Lie to Yous. We'll have a round of Would I Lie to You, and then we'll do it again later. Okay. So I'll go first because I'm a big brave boy. Baz and or Laurie, pick a number between 1 and 6, and I will read one of the statements off my card.
I'll go first. Number 1.
Okay, number 1. I will read it word for word, and then you're welcome to question me. After finding out my housemate had been using my nail scissors to trim his moustache, I waited 3 years to tell him they were the scissors I used to trim my butt hair.
Okay, my first question is, how often did you trim your butt hair?
That's a very personal question to come straight in with, Baz. I was thinking, that feels like more of a question about my personal hygiene regimen than getting
very much
the answer
is.
to this program. I don't know. Maybe once a month. I don't know.
Well, if they were your actual scissors for...
I just feel you're a bit nosy there, Baz, and this isn't related to getting towards the right answer of this question.
Well, yeah, I'm trying to get to the answer of if you did them regularly, you would know that, and you'd come out with an answer saying every 3 days or every month. So.
It's definitely, well, I can confirm right here, right now, it is less frequent than every 3 days that I need to trim my butt hair, Baz. You heard it here first, people.
Do you have a question? Do you have a question, Laurie?
Not yet. I'm just picturing things right now.
Laurie's currently fighting really hard to keep his dinner down after the thought of my anal trimming.
So, what type of scissors were they? Were they like little nail scissors?
Just the little nail scissors, the little. I found they were the most efficient at performing the job.
Sounds very dangerous.
And they were just lying about in the bathroom, and said housemate revealed that he'd been using them to trim just the little bottom bit of his moustache, like that. Okay. And I thought, I'm not going to tell him what I use them for. Until 3 years later, when we finished university, and I broke the news to him.
Did you only use them for that one purpose, or were they multi-use?
No. That's exactly the only use they were for. Okay. They were my bum scissors because I did my nails with clippers rather than scissors. Well, are we at a point now where we can guess whether this is a lie or this is the truth?
Well, but
have you got more questions?
I think myself and Laurie based this on probably whether we have our own scissors for doing our own butt hair. And
this has turned into far more oversharing than I expected.
I don't have a pair of scissors for my butt hair. Laurie?
No, I've never even heard of this. I'm going to go for it. I think this will be a lie.
I believe it is a lie as well.
And you are correct. You've got the first point. I'm going to give 5 points for each one in this round just to get the ball rolling. So, yeah, you get 5 points. That's not true because it was my housemate. It was my next door neighbour, not me.
Oh,
the rest of it was true. So, yes, if you were a housemate of my next door neighbour at university, there's a good chance you cut your nails with his bum scissors. So
wow.
There you go. Okay, so Baz. I'm gonna select. Oh, actually, Laurie, you can pick. Kelly, you could pick a number for Baz.
Okay, number 4.
Oh, interesting. I am a big fan of pandas and have a tattoo of one on my left thigh.
Oh, I just wanted to jump straight in with an answer then. When you say you're a big fan of pandas, do you go to like panda matches? And like have a half and half panda and swan scarf or something. What do you mean you're a fan of pandas?
I like pandas. Like I think they're amazing, unusual creatures.
So, what is panda's main diet in the wild?
I'm gonna go bamboo.
Okay. That was an easy one.
He's got that one right, Kelly.
Oh, he does like them. He does like them.
Doesn't get any points for that, though.
Where will you find pandas?
I'm going to go China, mainly.
Ah, that's wrong. It's Edinburgh Zoo.
Okay, damn it. Right, well,
I was thinking Build-A-Bear.
That is wrong.
But yeah, the answer to where would you find a panda is apparently Baz's thigh. To be
Yeah.
honest, though, saying that you've got this this said item tattooed on your Baz doesn't narrow it down much, because you've got most things tattooed on you, because you're pretty much neck downwards tattoos.
None of you guys are on here yet, and the only time will tell whether that happens.
How big is the panda?
What, the tattoo?
Yeah.
It is.
no, it's
The one that lives in your house?
approximately half a ton. We're not talking about real pandas.
Well, no, you were just talking about what they ate. My it is, so it's a head. It's just a head, and
Okay.
it's yay big, and it sits on the outside of my thigh.
Okay.
I feel like this could be true. What do you think?
I think it's true.
We're going to go with true.
You'd be wrong. It's a boar.
Oh,
You are.
I can show you.
Well done, Baz.
hate games. Hate games.
Well done, Baz. You're a very good liar. Okay, so right, Kelly, it's your turn now. So Laurie, pick a number for Kelly.
Let's go number 2, Roland Nielsen.
Ooh.
Number 2. Okay. When I was 11 years old, I auditioned to be the Milky Bar Kid.
Where was the audition?
It was in Newcastle.
Okay.
So when you were 11, I'm trying to think. So there really hasn't been a Milky Bar Kid for many years, is there?
No, there hasn't.
So
Since Kelly was 11.
did you audition wearing glasses and the full outfit?
I had glasses at the time, so I was bright blonde hair and glasses. And it was at a time where they were trying to have diversity with the Milky Bar Kid and cast a girl.
What was the exact venue in Newcastle?
What was that? What? Sorry.
What was the venue in Newcastle?
It was at the Assembly Rooms in Newcastle.
Oh, that was quite quick, wasn't it? And who did you approach them, or did they approach you?
My mum actually sent off the application. It was an open audition and sent off the application, and I got through to the final rounds.
And so was it Cadbury's that like you had to go to audition for?
No, because it's Nestle, isn't it? That did
Damn it!
Well done, Kelly. Right then, gentlemen, what do we think?
Well, I think it sounds too implausible to be a lie.
Oh, I was thinking lie, but I'm going to.
I just think the Assembly Rooms is quite quick, and a mum.
Although when I asked that, she did ask me to repeat, and then it was quick.
Was that time to think about the question?
Ooh. Well, what do you reckon?
I'm going to stick you. Your team captain, so
team captain us casting vote. I know you don't like him making decisions, Baz, but you know.
I'm going to go for it. It's true.
Okay, I wish I had that button now where it goes. It is in fact a lie.
What did you audition for?
Absolutely nothing. That was completely made up.
Sorry.
Tremendous.
However, if you did see a picture of me as an 11-year-old, you would think that it was extremely true. Because that's exactly what I look like.
I enjoyed the line when you said they were looking for more diversity in casting the Milky Bar Kid. I was like,
Well, that's it. Well, it was always
probably
a boy,
the wrong
it?
brand to go for a diversity role.
It was always a boy. They wanted a blonde girl.
Right. Sorry, Mr. Knox.
I'm very good.
No worries.
It's all right. It's somebody that. So right, I will ask Laurie to read out number 3.
Number 3, I've hiked to the top of Mount Fuji.
Ooh. Where is Mount Fuji?
It is in Japan.
It's very plausible.
See, I know. Well, we all know that Laurie has spent a significant amount of time in. Would it be called East
Japan.
Asia? That sort of way.
Yes.
Yes.
What type of shoes did you wear?
Oh my word! Trainers. No hiking boots or anything like that. No, just trainers.
Trainers. Okay.
I was just wondering what answer you were looking for there. They're like clown shoes.
Well,
Oh,
he might have said all of his exact hiking gear. How high is it?
Crocs.
How high is it? 4,000 meters ish, I think.
See, Kelly, you've asked a question there, and the answer has given you no further information. I've got no idea if that's
1,000,000,000 miles, and I would have thought that.
no idea if that's even how high mountains are.
Yeah.
I'm going to say what I think. My first instinct is that it's true.
True.
Do you think?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
true.
let's go for true.
It is true. Yes.
Yay! Oh, brilliant! So we ended that round, and the exciting thing is, hold on a sec. I've got a graphic here. This will mean nothing to anybody who's listening on the audio podcast, but if I just click on there and go like that, and on there like that, I can exclusively reveal to the watching public that the scores are Mike and Kelly 5, Baz and Laurie 5. Hooray!
Amazing.
Okay, so next round, what we're going to do, we'll do a round of Tenable. Are you aware of Tenable, you two?
Yeah, is that with Warwick Davis? That's on.
It is with Warwick Davis.
Okay.
Laurie's too busy to watch television.
Only have I got news for you. That's it. And
Laurie spends all his time watching old VHS copies of the 1992 season of Sheffield Wednesday. So he's not aware of popular culture with regards to quiz shows. Well, basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you a question, and there are 10 possible answers. I want you and Baz to alternately give an answer. If it's right, you get a point. If you get it wrong, you're out, and the other one carries on until they're out. Once both of you have given a wrong answer, that round's finished, and the score is what it is. Okay?
Okay.
So, the first question for you is, name the 10 top 40 Oasis singles with 3-word titles. Okay? I'll give you a bit of clarification.
Jesus.
These are UK top 40 singles, according to the official chart company, as of April 2019. The and are counted as words, and so are words with apostrophes, such as your counts as one word, and I'll counts as one word. Okay? Clear?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. So, who wants to go first then?
Roll with it.
Laurie has got one correct. He stays in there.
Okay.
Baz.
You'd think Oasis songs would just literally flow out of you, wouldn't you? Edit this out.
You don't need to tell me that, Baz. This will be the clunkiest edit that has ever been, because there's pregnant pauses throughout the whole thing.
Oh my God! Why can't I not think of one more?
Laurie, I hope you're good on Oasis. This isn't looking good.
I couldn't do
Lord. It. I'm just going to say "Stand By Me."
And you would be correct.
Oh, brilliant.
Did you know that was an Oasis song, or did you just think of the name of a song and it happened to be correct?
I was singing it because I know the words of the song, but I couldn't remember if that was the title.
That is the title. That's another point, and you're both still in. Over to you, Laurie.
Singing songs in my head right now.
Oh, I think I know one. I know it's not my round, but I've just realised I'm just very proud of myself that I've actually thought of one.
Kelly's just gloating. It's like
Just
sledging.
What's at me? What's at me?
Yeah.
There's another one on the same album, Stand By Me. I'm trying to remember the name of that one, I believe. Okay, I think there's that. I'm just going to go for one, which is probably wrong. I'm going to speed things up. Around the World. I think there's an all at the front of that song title, but I'm going to go for that.
There is. So Laurie's out. It's just over to you, Baz.
Oh, blimey, this is not looking good at all. Why could you make something really easy? I'm going to say that hopefully supernova is 2 words and champagne supernova.
That's the one I was thinking of, so I'm probably very wrong.
It's not the right answer.
Oh, that's well. There's no gloating from me.
You got 2 points on that round, boys. That's
And that was never a single, was it?
Sorry?
That wasn't a single Champagne Supernova.
Champagne Supernova, I don't think it was.
Was it? Oh, well done.
So the answers are, I'll go from bottom to top of my list. There are some that I'll finish with 2 big ones. So I'm out of time. She is love. Little by little. The Hindu Times. Sunday morning call. Who feels love? And some might say, cigarettes and alcohol.
Oh, well, the last 2 I heard. I've heard.
There you go. See, I knew you would. All right, so that's 2 points from that. Right, Baz. Ooh, ting.
Oh.
That sounded like that was a sound effect. That was me clinging the glass next to me there with my pen.
So sadly, mine's much easier because you can probably guess most of these.
Oh, good. Thank you.
Good. Thanks.
So I'm sorry about this, Laurie. Name artists with most UK top 10 singles. It's the top 10 of artists with the UK's top 10 singles.
Okay, cool. Right.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Mr. Michael Jackson.
Correct.
Yes. Right. So we've got 1. Good.
Ed Sheeran.
Incorrect.
Oh my God! I would straight away.
Thanks, Kelly.
There you
leave it to
go.
me.
That's as much
Leave
help
it
as
to me.
I am.
Is it when you say artists? Is it solo artists or is it bands and everything?
It is bands and everything. Artists.
Okay, right. The Beatles.
Well, weirdly enough, not on this list.
Oh, we've done great at this round.
The Beatles is not on the list of most
Number
Top
1.
10.
the most top 10 singles ever.
Oh, top 10s.
Not according to this list, which I ripped straight out of the internet.
Okay. Not bombshell. Well, that round was 2-1.
That was great.
Go through the list of names that we should have had.
So it's literally lifted from the, I think it's the BBC one. It was Elvis Presley, Cliff Richard, Madonna, Paul McCartney, who is a Beatle, Robbie Williams, The Shadows, Eminem, Kylie Minogue, and John Lennon, who's also a Beatle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Paul McCartney had more top 10 singles than the Beatles.
This is
Hold
what
on
this,
a minute. Aren't they all solo artists?
The Shadows aren't.
Oh, no. The Shadows.
The Beatles have had 34 top 10s. I just quickly Googled it.
Oh, there you go. Hey, that was discreet, wasn't it? We better keep an eye out for that. Nobody noticed you even looking away from the screen.
This is it.
She's good at cheating, isn't she?
I perfect it because this is where I sit at work and I do my Zoom calls and I just sit in the background and I'm just like,
If this list is wrong for some reason, we can always come back and re-record this bit. So
No, it's fine. It's fine. It's the answer on the card or whatever they say.
yes.
Right. Okay. Your next question is, right, gentlemen. Bearing in mind, I didn't know who was on the team when I wrote this question. How are you on Dolly Parton's song 9 to 5, by the way, boys? Because your question is, name the first 10 words of 5 or more letters in 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton. So that's the first 10 different words of 5 or more letters in her hit single from 1981.
gee, Mike's questions are like proper. Have you just been like sitting watching Tenable, haven't you, and just writing them down?
I just googled tenable questions and went back as far as I could, so hopefully didn't get the same one as Baz.
Working.
Is incorrect.
Oh, for God.
Unbelievably, Laurie,
Just
you
train
got the one
crash.
that is clearly in the song, but it must have been 11 or more words on.
Right. Can you just repeat the question again? Because
The question is, I need the first 10 words of 5 or more letters in 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton.
Oh, of course, that's how it starts. Right, okay, yeah. I know this isn't my question, but I like to.
You like to be involved though, Kelly, eh?
This is difficult, isn't it?
As like I said, this is why we did the thing at the start to decide who was on what team. So I couldn't have, because it sounds like Kelly knows quite a few of them.
I would do all right with this one.
So four letters or more.
5 letters or more.
5 letters. Oh shit, that's even harder, isn't it? I'm gonna go for morning.
Is also incorrect. So in this round so far, with a potential 10 points for each team, we've gone 2, 1, and 0. So it's a tremendous effort.
Let's
Kelly,
never apply to go on the show.
Fun. Do you want to have a fun? Just for fun, Kelly.
Well,
do you want to have a go?
I'm trying to think of how it starts, but I can't spell things and trying to work out if anything's like 5 letters. So stumble.
Correct.
Kitchen.
Correct.
For myself.
Correct.
Ambition.
Correct.
Oh,
I wish you'd asked us this question.
I can't think of the other words. Yeah, anyway.
Tremendously well there. The answer is tumble. So tumble out of bed.
Yeah, tumble out of bed.
Kitchen. And then it's myself, ambition, stretch, shower, blood, and starts. I don't remember how blood comes into it, but I'm not going to venture any kind of suggestion as to how it could. I'm opting right out of that obvious gap.
Because that's how it starts, isn't it? Tumble out of bed.
There you go. All right. Well, this is unprecedentedly shite. So, right, Baz, next one.
Oh, so I didn't write another one, so I'm literally going to have to Google straight off something you've already done earlier.
Let's cut this out and just pretend that Baz has actually got another question.
Right, okay. The first 10 Bond films to not star Sean Connery or Roger Moore. There you go.
The first 10 to not star Roger Moore or Sean Connery.
Yeah, so it's the names of the first 10 Bond films to not star Sean Connery or Roger Moore.
Okay. I'm going to go with The Living Daylights.
Correct.
Yes! We got a point, Kelly!
Yeah, it's going to end here, but... I mean, the thing is, I could easily name Bond films because I like Bond films, but I wouldn't be able to tell you who was Bond in them, so I'll probably...
Well, just go for like Timothy Dalton kind of era is going to be...
that's what I'm trying to think of. But then how many Bond films has there been? Because is Daniel Craig films still within 10?
Go for early Daniel Craig, you might get some.
Casino Royale.
Correct.
Oh,
yes.
There we go. So now we've got a bit of a time. We know some time. That's
exactly. So I'm trying to think of. I'm so bad at Bond films. I'm so bad at films in general. I'm going to say A View to a Kill, but I think that might have been Roger Moore.
Is incorrect.
I thought so. Over to you, Kelly. Soz.
Okay.
We've outscored these suckers on this round anyway.
Yeah, I know. Right. I'm trying to think of other ones, but then they might be too late. But 10, excluding them, I think it's definitely more Daniel Craig.
Early Daniel Craig will be on the list, I'm sure.
If I can think of another one.
What's the one where he comes out of the scene in his pants?
That's Casino Royale, isn't it?
I don't know. I just know he comes out of the scene in his pants.
I don't know. I can't think of any more, so I'm going to say Dr. No.
Is incorrect.
Oh, that's Sean Connery, I think.
So the whole list goes Skyfall, Quantum of Solace,
Quantum of Solace.
Die Another Day, The World Is Not Enough, Tomorrow Never Dies, GoldenEye, License to Kill, You Did The Living Daylights, On Her Majesty's Secret Service, because you forgot Pierce Brosnan.
That's Pierce.
Most people do, to be fair. We're not the first to forget Pierce Brosnan, are we?
Poor Pierce Brosnan.
Right, so that's 2. It's very close, and the current scores on the doors are Mike and Kelly 8, Baz and Laurie 7. Which is probably out of about 40 or so by now. So there's literally zero pride in being 1 point less shit than those two, Kelly. So we need to up our game. Okay. Right. The next one then we're going to do is the round called Distinctly Average. So on the House of Games, basically what happens here is my wife has prepared 6 envelopes with a question on the outside. I will read said question, and the 4 of us have to come up with an answer, and then it will be the average of mine and Kelly's versus the average of Baz and Laurie's answer. Okay, then I will open the envelope and reveal what the answer is. Okay, so the first question is: in the Travis song "Sing," how many times is the word "sing" sung? I'm so proud of my wife. I'm so proud of my wife. What a question. Okay.
Wow.
So in the Travis song "Sing," how many? It's the tongue twister as well. How many times is the word "sing" sung? Okay.
42.
Oh God.
So Laurie's gone. Oh, sorry. Well, write it down.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, you didn't tell me that bit.
No, I didn't, did I? I'm just thinking like that would do, because then you could just do it. Yeah, you can fudge it. Right, we need to write it down and then
43.
make sure that we do. Right, okay.
I'm ready. I've written it down.
Okay, I'm going to go with that number.
Right, okay. I've written something down.
Okay, so Laurie, you are going with.
oh, right, Mike. It's 42. I played my cards early.
Well, you can change your answer if you want to.
It's all good. It's all good.
All right, so 42 for Laurie. Baz? 36. Oh, Kelly, what have you gone with?
30.
Oh, okay. So I'm definitely the outlier on this because I've gone for 95.
Oh, for God's sake.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Kelly. So the answer, which will be revealed by me opening this actual envelope, this is very exciting, is the actual answer of the number of times that "sing" is sung in the song "Sing." I'm so proud that I got that right. The actual answer is, you're not going to believe this.
It's going to be like 150 or something, isn't it?
One of the 4 of us has got the answer exactly right. And that person is Mr. Laurie Knox. Congratulations. It is 42 times in that song. That's the sing song. I don't need to work out the averages to know that Baz and Laurie were closest on that one. So 5 points.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Your ridiculous guess.
Okay, so the next question is: in the British 2001 census, what was the resident population of Scotland? Okay.
No idea. I might as well just. What is a number? And just written down a number.
Okay, I have my number prepared. Does everybody have their numbers prepared
Yes.
and written down? Correct. I'll go first then.
Shall I write it on my whiteboard?
That's
Yes.
exciting, isn't it? You could do that, couldn't you? Mine,
You can't see it.
I'm going with 7.5 million.
Oh.
Okay. Kelly, what are you going with?
You can't read it, but it says 4 million.
Okay, 4 million. It's in millions, so that's good.
Yeah, and you're good at millions.
Baz?
Well, I'm embarrassingly high.
26 million.
Wow.
Is there that many people in the entire UK?
Yeah, there's
there probably is,
80 million in the UK,
Yeah.
but 26 of them, I would suggest, are not in Scotland.
And I was just being a dick because I wanted you to have to calculate the average. 6.2 million, basically. 6.2 million.
158.
It's 2 points.
Okay, all good, all good. Right, so let's find out the answer first. The answer is,
Very exciting.
and the winner is
If Laurie gets the exact-
we'll recycle those envelopes and all that stuff. The answer is 5,062,011.
Well, we don't need to do the average.
We don't thankfully, thanks, Laurie.
Baz
I don't
completely screwed you over.
I don't have to break the buttons on my calculator typing in lorries to calculate the average. Yes. Baz, well, you said 6 million and 26 million. So your average is somewhat in the order of 16 million or something like that. So they're
close.
Very, very wrong. So that's 5 points to us. That's evened it up. Lovely stuff. Right, next one.
Laurie, can you blink the number on the next one so I can have a guess what it is?
So the next one is, how old was Barings Bank in years when it collapsed after Nick Leeson lost? It says thousands of pounds. I think Nick Leeson lost quite a bit more than that. So I'm glad the question isn't how much he lost. Yes, it wasn't thousands of pounds. But when Nick Leeson collapsed Barings Bank, how old in years was the bank?
I've done what I should only do is just pick a number.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I do in whenever this is played on the telly.
Right.
Okay.
As I was the furthest out last time.
I'm going to come to you first, Baz. You 75 years. Laurie?
250.
Ooh.
Okay. Kelly?
I went 280.
280. Well, our average is going to be much higher than theirs because I've gone for 468.
Yeah, I think it was the oldest. It was the oldest merchant bank, wasn't it? So I think.
Like, what's 468 years? What year are we in then?
That would take it back to 16 something. Yeah, I didn't think of that. I didn't think of working it out. Sorry, Kelly. I didn't think of working it out and using maths. That would have been a very good thing to do. Unfathomably, he's not got it bang on, but he is the closest. The answer is...
I've ruined it, though.
is 223. So, yeah. Well,
no, you're gonna have to work.
Kelly, our average was about 350, and their average is about 170. So they were closest.
Yes,
points to that side. I do apologise, Kelly. Right, next one. We've got two more of these. The penultimate one is.
It does appear that me and Mike are playing a completely separate game.
Yeah. Oh, this is quite an interesting one. Geographically for Kelly, and because it's about football.
Oh God.
For the rest of us. What is the official capacity of Carlisle United's football ground, Brunton Park? And I've been there. I didn't count the seats while I was there, but I was there.
Right, okay.
Okay, are we ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking to you for this one, Laurie.
Okay, well, we'll go to Laurie first then because he's...
I've got the worst thing to show, the worst paper to show you the squares at 21,000.
21,000 for Laurie. Baz?
I've gone for a little under half of that.
Ooh.
10,000.
I think that's good because I think I went a bit too high. So I think we might have averaged out nicely there.
Come on.
Kelly, what did you go for?
So I've gone for exactly the same as Baz. So I've went for 10,000.
Well, you've gone for 10,000, and I have gone lower than Laurie.
Ooh.
I've gone for 17,560. Because I have been there, and it is quite big, but we'll see. I thought I was writing mine down thinking I might have undercalled it because it is quite a big stadium. And it's an old one with terracing, do you know what I mean? So you can fit loads of people in it. So the answer is... I think you could tell from my smug face that I was closest.
Oh.
The answer is 16,651. So, yes. Me and Kelly were closest on that one. I was very
Your
close.
average? What was your average?
Our average was...
Get
I
Laurie
don't
to
think
work
you
that
were.
out.
Oh, actually, no. Yeah, you're right, aren't you?
As is 15,500.
Well, all right. Calm down. So 27.
I only said it because I did the maths in my head and I knew I could do it.
Right. Oh God, this is. So what was yours? What was your average?
15 and a half.
Oh, I think you're closer. Oh, shit. Oh, I would have got away with it if it wasn't for those pesky kids. Right. Okay, last one then. We've got a chance to redeem ourselves here, Kelly.
Okay.
So, how many people? Oh, here we go. How many people voted Remain in the 2016 EU membership referendum?
Like the actual number or the percentage?
How many people? How many people?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm going to use a calculator.
10 million.
I'm going to do some maths.
I feel Laurie's going to have a good answer on this one.
No idea.
Okay, right. I'm going to go to Baz first.
This is either going to be massively high or massively low.
Okay, Baz has gone for 36 million. High turnout.
It's either that or the previous answer.
Laurie.
21.1 million.
So Laurie's gone for 21.1 million. And I will now very quickly do 36 plus 21.1 divided by 2. So your average is, hold on.
Is that how you work out averages?
36. 36 plus 21.1 equals that, divided by 2. 28.55 is your average. Okay.
Ooh.
Kelly, what did you go with?
50 million.
Oh, good.
So, Mike, if you said nothing, you're going to be somewhere around the next one.
Yeah.
Kelly's gone for more than half the population of the country
Well,
voted for something that didn't happen.
Oh,
okay.
I didn't listen to the question.
Did you think it was the other side?
Yeah.
It was only like 48.52 anyway, so even that's not an excuse. I can't even find where I've written mine down now.
Is it in the envelope?
He's a right sneak, isn't he?
Where the hell have I done it? I've written mine down somewhere. I put 26 points somewhere. I can't remember where I put it or what I put.
But we've lost anyway, so I wouldn't worry about it.
No, I calculated it on the calculator and stuff. Oh, did I have it on the calculator? I did 28.6 million is what I did. Right.
So what's our average then?
So it's 39.3 is our average. And the answer is... So my guess was actually really close to your average, which is interesting. Wow.
Is it 50 million?
It's
so.
16 million.
Oh,
16,141,241.
Very good.
So, yeah, you two boys were closest. And again, Laurie, not that you get any points for it, you again were closest. So, we've taken a hammering in that round, Kelly.
I'm not very good with numbers and...
Yeah. Evident.
And like listening. I've got ADHD. There's nothing I'm not very good at listening. That's my excuse.
Okay, so you've played that card relatively early in
Disability card. There we go.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it doesn't count unless you can park closer to Tesco.
Right. Yeah, true.
Yeah. And that is right. So the updated scores, ladies and gentlemen, are Mike and Kelly 18,
Ooh.
Baz and Laurie 28.
officially that should be Mike and Kelly 18, Laurie 28, but we'll go.
Not so.
Quite possibly. Right. We will, a couple more rounds to go. We will go back to the Would I Lie to You? We'll have another round of Would I Lie to You? So I'll tell you what, Baz, while I'm looking for mine, you go ahead and do yours. Can you do number 2?
I'm allergic to strawberries.
Oh, that's a very quick one.
Well, I couldn't bother to write 2 lines because it would have been dragging it out slightly.
How long have you known that you're allergic to strawberries?
Since I was very young. I couldn't tell you exactly, but yeah, before I was aware of even probably what allergies were.
What happens if you eat a strawberry?
So my face gets very red and I come out in a rash.
True.
True.
No, it's false. I just don't like them.
Oh,
Oh,
see,
pussy bastard. Right.
what a waste of time.
I like strawberry flavoured stuff. I just don't like strawberries.
Who doesn't like strawberries, you
I know.
freak?
Oh, it's worth a 0 for you guys, so I'm quite happy with it.
It was, yeah. Okay. So I'll go next. Anybody want to nominate a number that is not number 1?
Number 6.
I once received a phone call from my furious wife after my 2-year-old son was flicking through graphic photos of strippers on my iPad.
True.
Kelly, it's not your go.
Oh, right, okay.
Your 2-year-old son, who is now
No, 12.
12 now, so 10 years ago. Oh,
I think it was Mike looking through the photos, and that was his cover. So I don't know, is that true or false? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it was my 2-year-old. It wasn't me.
Shay downloaded them inadvertently on your iPad.
Yes.
10 years ago. Ooh. Was there even an iPad?
iPads have been around significantly longer than that.
Can you describe the photos, please?
I'm not sure we've ticked the right box on the podcast to be able to go into it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Well, we already
But they
discussed
were-
bum hair.
They were photos that I'd taken.
Okay.
That helped.
Oh. We seem quite proud of that.
I was. You're not usually allowed to take pictures of them. I believe. Sorry. Someone told me. Oh, shit.
True. I'm going true.
I'm going to go true as well.
The answer is false.
Oh, for God's sake.
Again, the story's true, but it wasn't me. It was a friend of mine who didn't realize that his iTunes synced his photos on his phone to his iPad, and his young lad was scrolling through the photos on the iPad whilst he was on a stag do in Prague.
Oh, I see.
Wow.
Okay, that's 5 points to us. Lovely stuff. Right,
There we go.
Laurie, what number did you do last time?
3.
Kelly, do you want to pick a number?
5.
Okay. I've run the 100 meters at an Olympic venue.
I'm going to go straight. I'm going to go straight in here, Laurie, because sorry, Kelly, because I think, well, we know that Laurie lived in Seoul, and Seoul had the Olympics. I think he's been on a tour of the stadium and ran 100 meters because he could.
Is that true?
What do you think?
Where was it? Well, then we can ask questions. Where was it?
Yeah.
You probably just gave them all his answers.
It was at the Seoul Olympic Stadium. I mean, to be fair, most of my questions are about careers, but
Convenient.
they're all about traveling.
Was it
I
the
think it's
100
true.
meters by any chance?
Sorry?
Was it the 100 meters?
100 meters, yeah. I ran the 100 meters in Ben Johnson's lane.
I think it's true. I think he was on a tour and he just thought, I'm doing this so I can say I've done it, so that I can go on a podcast and use it as my truth.
Okay, I'll just go with you then. True.
I think it's true.
It is true.
Yes.
Although I didn't go on a tour, I actually broke into the stadium and ran 100 meters in Ben Johnson's lane. So there we go.
We're
Wow.
learning lots of
Is that
things
why
about
you
you.
now no longer live in Seoul? Were you deported for breaking and entering?
What was your time?
Didn't time it, sadly, before the days of the smartphone. So
It was.
Yeah.
It was in minutes.
Ooh,
Right. Brilliant. Okay. So
that's a
we,
turnaround.
an update on the scores. Can't be asked doing the graphics, but the update.
Good
on
story,
the
by the way.
cheers.
Update on the scores is Kelly and I are now on. Oh, that's wrong. And Kelly and I are now on 27, and you two gentlemen are on 32. So it's much closer now. So we will go to our final round. The
Do I
final round.
Do I not get a would I lie to you?
Sorry, Kelly.
I mean, not a boy or anything, but you know.
Right. What number did you have last time? I'll cut that out and it looks seamless. It looked
number
like I
2.
didn't forget that it was your go.
Oh no, I'm on the wrong thing. Number 2, yeah, was my last one.
So, Laurie, can you pick a number 1, 3, 4, or 5?
1.
Number 1 is on a Sunday night. I was in my kitchen and I found a snake.
Oh, okay. Specifically on a Sunday.
It's a
You're going to
snake.
turn around and say, no, it was a Monday. I lied.
No.
Lie! It was Monday night, idiots.
Do you know what type of snake it was?
It was a corn snake.
Ooh.
I'm trying not to get involved in this. I need you two to get it wrong. So that
Can
the
you
scores are
describe the
level.
snake, please?
It was long. It was bright orange, with bits of yellow on it.
It was long,
And
head,
snaky.
no
Looked like
legs.
looked like a snake.
Can you say whether it was a pet or not?
It wasn't my pet.
Coming from Newcastle, that's hard to say, isn't it?
How pet?
So somebody else, a neighbour's pet had escaped from what? What's the story behind it?
So never found out. Just appeared.
And how did you get rid of it?
Someone came from my work and took it away.
Lawnmower.
Why someone from your work? Why didn't you call? I suppose who else do you call? The snake busters.
From my work, yeah.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah. Someone that had like aquatic and exotic animals. So
Did they eventually find out whose snake it was?
No.
Oh, rogue snake.
Okay, gentlemen, interested
right.
time.
False.
Is that what you're going for?
Yeah, I'm drawn on. I'm on the fence. Let's go false then.
Okay. It is true.
Ooh.
I've got a TikTok about it. A story time. Yeah. It was just we lived in an upstairs flat as well at the time, and Tom went in the kitchen and just went, "Come here now, come here now," and I was like, "What?" And I was like, "It better not be a spider." I was like, "There is a snake in the kitchen," and we couldn't find it for 3 days, and we saw it every single day for 3 days, and then we finally caught it.
Wow.
We put it in a box and fed it little tiny baby dead mice. we called him Bert. We were going to keep him, and then we were like we found him at 11 o'clock on a Sunday. At 10 o'clock on a Sunday, if someone had said, "Do you want a pet snake?" I would have laughed at them. And then at 11 o'clock on a Sunday, I was like, "I really, really want to keep this snake." So yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, someone took it and he went away.
Well,
There you go.
I'm going to finish with answer smash.
Okay.
Okay, so Laurie, you haven't seen it, and Kelly, you might not have seen it. So basically, this is I will ask 2 questions, and the answers smashed together. So, what was the example I sent to you, Baz? I can give an example.
Oh, you did heavyweight boxer born in 1989 and a TikToker with 1.8 million followers.
There you go. So those would be your 2 questions. Name a heavyweight boxer born in London in 1989 and a TikToker who's really into puzzles. So the answer would be Anthony Joshua cubed. Okay, so that's your example. So it smashes the 2 together.
Okay, right. Okay,
All
yeah,
right?
I got it. Yeah.
So I'm going to ask you 2 first. I'm going to say, okay, your first question is, or your first clue, I guess. Warner Brothers cartoon character first seen in 1937, and and the second part is one of only 2 mammals to lay eggs. So it's proper trivia as well.
God.
Hmm.
I didn't go into too much detail on the first one because if you get the second one, it'll kind of figure it out, if you know what I mean.
So we can discuss this, can't we, between us?
Yeah.
So, Laurie, give us any mammals that lay eggs. I thought a platypus was one of them. That's not right, is it?
That's the first thing I thought of.
The what?
The platypus. That's an egg-laying mammal, isn't it?
Chickens.
Well, thanks for that.
This is the man who's the word expert.
Oh, Daffy Duck Bill Platypus.
Baz Wright has hit it right on the head.
Wow.
The answer is
Fantastic.
Daffy Duck billed platypus.
That was
Oh, Baz, I'm ever
some
so proud of you.
serious skills. That.
Well, suddenly remember it was duck billed platypus and not just platypus.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, it's the LA home of movies and the star of Zombieland.
I'm going to discuss with my partner. Was Woody Harrelson in Zombieland?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's Hollywoody Harrelson.
Yes, correct.
There we go.
I said that like a drunken old man in a pub, which I know is the premise of this podcast.
Harrelson.
So yes, Hollywoody Harrelson.
There you go.
Yes. Awesome. Right, 5 points to us. Your next one, gentlemen, is English civil engineer famous for being the original designer of the Clifton Suspension Bridge. And the second portion of it is singer of the 2002 hit Hot in Here.
Second one, that's Nelly.
Was it Isambard, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Isambard Kingdom Brunelli.
Correct! How good
Wow.
is that? I'm
Good job.
so happy with that one.
That's a joint effort, that is. So I could...
So yes, the absolutely correct. The answer was Isambard Kingdom Brunelli.
Right, you ready for this one?
Yes.
1984 Prince song and a Channel 4 game show.
Prince song from 1984.
Yes.
So all I can think of, like Purple Rain.
It's from the album.
That's all I can think of, Purple Rain.
What's the one where about?
Channel 4 game show, did you say?
What's the one?
Yes.
The Prince song that's the most beautiful girl in the world. What's that one?
I don't know, but Channel 4 game show.
Is it the one that you guys are on?
No, I don't think. Well,
I mean,
it's not going to
Baz
start
got
with Richard
massive-
Hammond, I don't think.
Well, what's the game show actually called?
The one that we're on.
Yeah, because Baz has got a massive grin on his face, so that's all I can think of.
Richard Hammond's Crazy Contraptions.
Crazy Contraptions, right? So that's the name of the quiz show. Oh, that's not a quiz show, is it? Though it's a building show.
Game show. I said it was a game show.
Oh, game show.
Is there a
Right,
Prince
so-
song with the word crazy in it?
P-
Or that ends with the word crazy?
Crazy Creations, right? Okay.
Crazy Contraptions.
Contraptions, whatever.
TM.
Whatever. Contraptions.
I think we're on to something here, Kelly.
Right, yeah. So crazy.
So what's it's a Prince song ending in crazy?
So well, it could. Right. So the way you ask the question, so I'm getting very invested now. The way you ask the question is the beginning and the end. I'm guessing. Right. Okay. So
So we're looking for a Prince song that ends with the word crazy.
Purple. Crazy Contraptions.
It's not Purple Rain, Kelly.
I know. It's the only one I know. But what's the one where it's the most beautiful girl in the world? What's that song called?
Most beautiful girl in the world.
That's what it's called.
Oh, right. Okay.
Is there we're
Most
looking for a
beautiful
Prince song that ends in
Crazy
crazy? If you're right, because when he said Channel 4 game show, I was thinking like Countdown or Naked Attraction.
Well, no, obviously it was the one you're on, but we're not going to do very well because we can't name any Prince songs.
We've only got we can't name the one that ends in crazy.
I'm glad that you're not on Naked Attraction. I just want to shout that out.
That is when we
I
said
would watch it. I would watch it. I'm not going to.
when we said we were going to be on a Channel 4 show, loads of people said, "Is it Naked Attraction?" I was like, "No." Can you imagine the reveal? And Joshua's in one, I'm in one, and Baz is in the other. But, not even I'd watch that.
Right.
Not even the missus would watch it. Anyway,
Please.
we digress. I can't think of it. We're going to have to pass. I can't think of it.
I don't know any. I don't know enough Prince songs.
It's Let's Go Crazy Contraptions.
Oh, let's go crazy contraptions. There you go. Very good, Baz.
I thought you'd let me get away with missing off the Richard Hammond. Just
Brilliant, Baz, that you've shoehorned a plug for the show that we're on.
I'm very proud that I worked that out just purely from
very
Baz's
good. So,
really huge grin on his face.
Thanks for shoehorning a plug to Richard Hammond's Crazy Contraptions featuring me, Baz, and Joshua as a team. It might already be on All 4. Go and watch it. Okay, so last question for you. And you're 5 points ahead, so you need it to stay ahead. Clue 1 is an 80s comedy duo, and clue 2 is an 80s TV series featuring a Yorkshire veterinary surgeon.
So clue 2 was?
An 80s TV series featuring, or it might have been 90s as well, series featuring a Yorkshire veterinary surgeon.
And the first part was which era for the duo?
80s comedy duo.
So is it All Creatures Great and Small?
Oh.
Is it All Creatures Great and Small?
Oh.
I'm trying to work this out as well. No idea.
I'm trying to think. 80s Smith and Jones comes to mind.
Can't think of a TV series that begins with the word Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Morecambe and Wise were a bit before, weren't they? So,
But the veterinary ones surely was All Creatures. Was it All Creatures Great and Small?
really not sure. So,
Sounds right.
You'd say that anyway, wouldn't you?
Hey, sure.
I've got no idea.
A duo with someone ending in all.
Someone and Hall, isn't it? Someone and Hall. It'll probably be if it's All Creatures Great and Small.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Hall.
Oh.
Creatures.
I'm going to count you down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Not got it.
I had to, for Laurie's sake, I had to count you down on that one.
That's fair, dude.
You were so close. The answer was cannon and ball creatures, great and small.
Cannon and ball. I would have got there eventually because I was going through the alphabet.
Which is why I'm glad that Laurie's got to go, because I had to put a clock on you because I knew you were getting close. Right, last one, Baz.
Right, are you ready for this one?
And let's just build the tension on this, by the way. Kelly, if we get this right, the whole thing is potentially a waste of time because it's a draw.
Oh,
right, okay. Here we go.
If we don't get it right, they win by 10. They win by 5 points. So come on,
okay.
We've got this.
So creator of the Lock-In podcast.
Oh, for God's sake.
Okay.
And Andy Stewart's clothing-related song.
Who?
Andy Stewart. It was a big hit, and it wasn't even the first time it came out. They used to play it on Radio 1 all the time back in the day.
What's back in the day?
When we
it could have been released on 78 RPM vinyl.
In the 60s.
I think it was played by Steve Wright a lot when he was the breakfast morning DJ.
Andy Stewart.
Because it was really
It's a clothing-related song.
Clothing-related song by Andy Stewart.
Who the freaking hell's Andy Stewart?
Well, you'll know the song when you hear it.
Well, I think I know the first one.
Yes, you should do.
Well, that's you.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give you the Andy Stewart Scottish clothing-related song.
Oh, okay, I've got it. It's a draw. The answer to that question is Mike Snedonald, where's your trousers?
It's correct.
Is that the answer?
It is
Mike
correct.
Snedonald, where's your trousers?
No clue.
Yay!
No
So
clue.
You've heard of that, haven't you, Laurie?
Of course, yes. Scottish parents, so
I've definitely heard that.
I'm obviously far too young.
You are
Kelly's
too young.
far too young. Kelly's far too young to have known that. So, anyway, there is the dramatic conclusion to the first ever edition of what did I call it? Robbed, because we've robbed all the rounds from other quiz questions. Anyway, so in the dramatic conclusion, the final scores are Baz and Laurie, 42 points.
That's a good
Kelly
score.
and Mike, 42 points also. So very well done, everybody. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
So well done. So all that's left for me to say is thanks, everyone. So thanks, Kelly. Thanks, Laurie. Thanks, Baz. Thanks, Baz, particularly because Baz has had to do more preparation for this podcast than he has for all the other 44 combined. So thanks very much for you.
And quizzes included.
That, Baz. I'll let you have a rest till we do another one of these. Because at your age, it could be quite tiring, can't it? So
I'm only 46.
So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to click all the buttons, subscribe, share, notifications, all that kind of stuff. And as I always say, if you've enjoyed it, share it with your friends. If you've not enjoyed it, share it with people you don't like. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
What a waste of time.